Well, so one of them wasn't so much a new thing I learned, but a thing that I've been learning to lean more into over time is a saying that I think I first heard in ministry many years ago, and it's um, don't forget the genius in the room. And so it seems every time I turn around in one of these fellowships, whether it's my previous one, whether it's title, or whether it's, these informal sort of things that we create for ourselves in our communities, I'm surprised by the unique viewpoints and skills that are in the room that I wasn't expecting to find. Title in particular has a lot of people with a lot of different backgrounds, a lot of different skills, a lot of different
Oh,
histories. And so it seems like every time we turn around, there's something really unique going on where someone's saying, yeah, like I have a bunch of experience in this area, and I didn't even realize that genius existed in the room.
right. Oh, I love that. Don't forget the genius in the room. So you found that you've, particularly even though you have your partner Eli, the fellowship overall with all the different fellows, you found that there's a lot of support in that. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, and the title, the sort of the title administrators, my cohort leader, as well as Dr. Gabby, as well as the others, there's always been a lot there. For example, we had originally decided to work with a personal friend of mine to do the new website, great web designer, all that, but then personal stuff came up in his life and it all kind of became too much. And we didn't even have to ask. Like our team lead realized stuff was going on, reached out to Dr. Gabby. Dr. Gabby said, hey, we can handle finding good web designers and getting that all set up for you. And so the title team just took care of it. And now we've got a meeting on the books for probably sometime later this week for a meeting with a new web designer so we can get that portion done, because there isn't any of that feeling that I've sometimes gotten in past fellowships of like,
Yeah.
you guys aren't where we expect you to be. You guys aren't quite what we wanted you to be at this point. Um, there's very little ego in the room, is I guess what I wanted to say. There's a lot of we're all trying to make a difference in different areas. And so let's make it work rather than um, sometimes I'd see in these administrations this whole thing of, we get our grant money based on what we manage to make happen in your guys' projects. So we need you to, get your butts in gear kind of thing.
Yeah.
Don't get any of that feeling. The feeling we get is, okay, how can we support you guys?
Wow. And that is, and I feel like that is very rare. You're very correct in there. There is a lot of times, especially when we're talking about competitive or fellowships, there's this demand to meet need for either grant dollars, a turnaround, what are our deliverables? And it doesn't sound like you're getting that. Title has just been really helpful step by step, which I'm hearing, which is great. I do have a question though, and you've
Mhm.
kind of touched on it a little bit, but